All right, so let's talk about it. But before we talk about it, I want to give my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ all the praise and the honor and the glory. Thank Him for another day. And I would encourage you guys to do the same because good, better, and different, you know, good, better, and different. We could have woke up under the ground instead of on top of the ground or in four corners of a coffin or a cell. But if you're watching this, chances are you're free and you're alive. And I'm praying that you are well. Yes, so to God be the glory. All right, let's get to it. So exciting news, very exciting news. It looks like Terrance Crawford has locked in that date for November 19th to fight Errol, the True Spence. So yeah, it's looking good. I believe Fox and ESPN, is it Fox or I apologize. Fox and Showtime are currently duking it out to get that fight. So this is a great thing. So yeah, I'm glad Terrance Crawford has been, in the media heavy, like mainstream media heavy. I know it's with Trey Songz and stuff like that. And I want to touch on that because I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, Terrance Crawford, he want to fight Trey Songz, but he don't want to make the fight with Errol." Uh, Listen, just because you know he got he hadn't at the time, I reckon, or maybe the contract was signed. We don't know that. Just because whatever him and Errol got going on as far as, trying to get the fight together, at least we didn't know at the time. That don't mean that this man can't defend himself against some BS just because he ain't fought Errol yet. Like, y'all weird. It just gets weirder and weirder for like boxing new media. Like, where do y'all get this stuff? Just like I keep seeing people say, yeah, because Bud Crawford, he get ready to be 35. Okay, and Errol Spence is 32. He'll be 33 next year. So all that means is what? Lord's willing, like I said on one of my other videos, when Errol turned when Bud turned 85, Errol will be 83. Like, big difference. Like, what's the there's no difference. There's no age gap there, you know? So, yeah, just because, he hadn't fought Errol yet or whatever, he hadn't signed to make that fight yet, don't mean that, if somebody try him outside of the ring, he can't, check him or defend himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all weird. Like, it just gets weirder and weirder and weirder. Like, I don't know. And then one of the other new media, I'm not gonna say his name because I appreciate all of you guys. Like, I love new media. I love it. I wouldn't know half of what's going on if it wasn't for new media boxing. I appreciate you guys, but sometimes the biasness can be really like spooky. Like, it's looking spooky. Like, I even heard one fella say, yeah, he out there, he can't be about to make the fight. He out there playing basketball, and if the contract was signed, he wouldn't be out there risking himself, hurting himself because he want to play. Man, listen, these fighters are like very athletic. Like, especially Bud. Bud is a very athletic dude in the ring and outside of the ring. He's very trained. Like, you know what I'm saying? Athletic dudes are athletic. Like, not to say Errol is not really athletic like that. He is strong. He is skilled. He's solid as a rock. But outside of the ring, he's not as disciplined, you know what I'm saying, as Terrance Crawford. Terrance Crawford is disciplined and athletic all around the board. So of course he could get out there and play basketball and do things like that. Like that's what that man do. And I'm not saying that like, well, yeah, that's why he gonna win the fight. Listen, I don't have a horse in a race. I'm just, I know athletic men and women. Athletic people, they like to be active all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then you have some people that's just pure talent and just raw at what they do, like Errol. They're not athletic, but they are talented. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna get into all of that because I know you guys don't want to hear all that. But listen, I'm excited. The fight is finally getting made. Everybody can shut up and stop, being disrespectful to these guys, because guess what? And it's a two-fight deal too. It's a two-fight deal. So this is wonderful. Like I really think it's gonna go to 3, because the first fight is gonna be a draw, like I said, or if it's not a draw, um the whoever wins is going to be a very, 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 very controversial win. It's going to be that close. You know what I'm saying? So I look forward to this. I look forward to see I look forward to the press conference. I want to see how these guys are going to be in the press conference. Are they going to keep it, are they going to be boring? Because both of them are pretty boring in press conferences. Now Terrance Crawford, when him and what's the dude name? His last name Benavidez, I believe. When he swung on dude like that boy, yeah. And then when he went to see him to his media workout or whatever, and he was pushing everybody. I think that was his aunt or his mama, somebody he pushed. Child, because the Crawford was lit. So and allegedly that's what I saw. I don't know who that was, but he was pissed. So Crawford can bring it when he wants to. And even when those guys met up at I don't know what fight that was, about 2-3 years ago, when Errol had on the red and Crawford had on the black. Even when they met up then, that little back and forth meeting was just very comical and just interesting and exciting. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. So it's been a lot of hype around this fight. I'm glad it looks like we're finally getting it. And so yeah, I hope everybody is happy now. Me, like I said, I don't give a damn if they would have made the fight tomorrow or a year or two from now. I am patient. I'm willing to wait on greatness. Greatness takes time, but it looks like we lucked out, and we're gonna get the fight November 19th. And Lord's willing, we are all gonna be able to witness greatness and just enjoy the fight, because guess who really wins no matter who wins? The fans, the supporters. We win. We have officially won, and this is gonna be like the next, like if this is official, like a whistle, like what they're saying, the next 2.5 months are gonna be really, 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 really exciting. So yeah. All right, that's all I wanted to say. Remember God first, anything after. Yeah, you guys have a good night.